Want to know why I haven't been making videos lately? This is why. Hello everybody, it's I, the Big Red Sky, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is a baby's first Pokemon game. And that is okay. Here's why. This game takes heavily from Pokemon Go, which is a lot of people's first experience with Pokemon. But the thing is, Pokemon Go isn't really Pokemon in the sense as it's not an RPG, you can't battle anyone, you collect gym badges, but you don't have like a set amount of gym badges you need to collect to become champion. So this is supposed to be that game for those people because they still haven't experienced Pokemon. They've experienced a tiny taste of Pokemon, but they haven't experienced, or for the most part they haven't experienced like a core Pokemon game. And I know some people that have started with Go, went out and bought Sun and Moon and have experienced a core Pokemon game. But there are still a lot of players who haven't. And even the players who have probably haven't been playing Pokemon since the first or second generation anyway. And they're just playing Go because that's kind of simple, it's what they're used to. And this is supposed to be an entry-level game for those people that haven't experienced Pokemon yet. And it's supposed to be an entry-level game for those people so they can get hooked on the Pokemon games, like the Pokemon core games. Now, I know what you might be thinking. They're just marketing towards the casual audience. We're not casual, we want hard, challenging, manly games. Well, okay, you're probably not thinking that. But something along those lines, probably. Here's why this isn't a problem. Here's why Pokemon Let's Go, being baby's first Pokemon game, is not a problem. This is not Generation 8. It was confirmed on Twitter that Generation 8 will be coming out the second half of next year, which is when I thought it was going to come out. So these games are just semi-spin-off core games to pull the casual audience in so they can get a Switch and get a Pokemon game. So when Generation 8 comes out, they buy that one too. And I know what you might also be thinking. Well, they're going casual for this game, who's not to say they're going to go casual for Generation 8 too? Well, there was a couple comments made about Generation 8, or Pokemon 2019. These comments were made by the Pokemon Company or Game Freak or whatever. I'm about to read them out to you right now to prove that this is not the case. Generation 8 will not be a casual game like Pokemon Let's Go. Now, before we get into the 4 comments made on Pokemon 2019, yeah, there were only 4 comments made, but they're enough to give me high hopes for this game. I'm getting all of this information from Ninex Gaming on Instagram, so go follow them if you want your Nintendo news daily. Now, time to get into the 4 comments made on Pokemon 2019. The release in the second half of 2019 is a completely different game from Let's Go. This will not be an entry-level point to the series, but rather something that we want people who have been enjoying Pokemon games for a long time to look forward to. Keep this in mind. The game will be released for Switch, but we have kept in mind the hands-on approach that we've had so far. We have also polished the graphics. So, what that means is that we're going to get better graphics. The game will make it easy to see the way in which Game Freak has continued to evolve and succeed the tradition of Pokemon. they are innovating with this new game. We want to deliver a product with lots of experiences where we can say, we did this for the Pokemon fans, and where you can meet a lot of new Pokemon, a so-called completely new product. Now, this was translated from a Famitsu issue, so if the wording seems a bit off, it's probably just bad translation, maybe? I don't know. But basically, what these comments are saying is that this new Pokemon game is supposed to be huge. It's supposed to really innovate on Pokemon. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be challenging. So they specifically said that this will not be an entry-level game. This is the most important comment. That and the fourth one, where it stated it would be a completely new experience. At least that's what I think it said. A completely new product. So, yeah. This is why having Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee being the baby's first Pokemon game is not a bad thing. Because where this is the entry-level game, this is the experience. The grand game. A masterpiece. Okay. Maybe I'm maybe I'm going a little bit too high with my expectations, but Breath of the Wild, that was, in my opinion, that was a masterpiece. So maybe this new Pokemon 2019 will also be a masterpiece. Who knows? We don't know until we get a little bit more information or until the game comes out. But all we know is that this game is not entry level and Pokemon Let's Go is entry level. Now, of course, with this being the case, this doesn't mean you have to support these games. This doesn't mean you have to buy them. This doesn't mean you have to like them. This video is more towards the people who think that this game is ruining the franchise. You don't have to be excited or hyped for this game, or I know for a fact that this game will not have an impact on the core main series games. These games are still core games. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, they're still core games but not core main series games. Pokemon 2019 are core main series games, and they're not entry-level core main series games. These are for Pokemon fans. These are for people who have been playing the series for quite some time. You can enter in at Gen 7, you can enter in at Gen 1, and these games are for you. Pokemon 2019, this is for you. But if you're just entering now, go for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee before playing Pokemon 2019. Because Pokemon Let's Go is the entry-level game for newcomers to the Nintendo Switch. Like, the Nintendo Switch, in a way, is a lot like the Nintendo Wii. There's a lot of people just lining up, going to buy the Nintendo Switch. It's the big, hot, new Nintendo product. This is the Nintendo Wii of this generation. And with that are a lot of newcomers, a lot of new kids coming to the series. And these kids probably are going to be turned off by Pokemon 2019 because that game is going to be hard, it's going to be challenging, it's going to be innovative, it's going to be, hopefully it's going to be very emotional. That is my big hope for the game. It's going to be an emotional game. So they're making Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee for those people, and for newcomers coming from Go, so that they can be ready for Pokemon 2019, so they can be prepared for what's going to come, what's going to hit them. That is why Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee being baby's first Pokemon game is not a bad thing. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee will not ruin the franchise. It will not. Now, time to get my personal opinion on these games out there. They look fine. They look alright. They don't look great, they don't look that good, but they look alright, they look like fun. Kind of like your average Kirby game. In all honesty, a game that's supposed to make you feel good rather than challenge you. A game that's supposed to make you feel happy rather than making you feel emotional. Pokemon Kirby. That's what this is. So yeah, that's what I think of it. I know it's a pretty lackluster opinion, All honesty, it's pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Anticlimactic, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's just what I think of the games. They look fine, they look alright, they don't look that good, but they don't look that bad either. So, yeah. Now, time for the Wonder Trading segment, a segment that I actually haven't been doing for the past couple of videos. I'm going to be bringing it back here. And yeah, we're going to be getting into some Wonder Trading. Hopefully we get something good. And I also got some updates to share about like upcoming videos and stuff. So, yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back to I Wonder What I Get When I Trade. Today we are trading one of these ropes again. I don't think you can see him. Or, yeah, there she is. So we're going to be trading her away on the Wonder Trade. See what we get. Hopefully we get something good. Something's coming. I hope. Oh, here we go. Really now. Snubble. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh, I don't have Snubble on my decks yet, so that's actually good. It's actually a good trade. Thumbs up to that. In all honesty, I really don't like Snubble or Gramble that much, but I actually needed her for the decks, so you know that's neat. Kind of neat. I mean, Snubble in the anime was fine. I mean, not that great, but it's fine. Now it's a segment where you can leave if you want, but if you want to stick around to see where what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks to my channel, you can stay here. So over the weekend, I actually plan on streaming for the first time. If you're wondering what I'm going to stream, I'm going to stream Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories. So be excited for that. If I don't stream over the weekend, it's going to be sometime next week. But actually in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to stop making videos about Pokemon. And this isn't going to be where I ease in on the Sonic content that I talked about in my Marshadow unboxing video. This is actually going to be where I ease in the Super Smash Bros. Content, which has both Pokemon characters and Sonic himself in the game, so it's not that far off. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Smash Brothers a lot in the next couple of videos. I'm going to be making around 3 videos on Smash, and then I'm going to be releasing the first episode of Sonic Forces X, a series that I also alluded to in my Marshadow unboxing video. I said I was going to make a new plush series called Sonic Forces X, and if you want to watch the pilot for Sonic Forces X, the link will be in the description. It is a Christmas pilot, so there's just a fair warning right there. It's Christmas themed, and yeah, there will be some changes in Sonic Forces X, mainly to 2 characters that are in the pilot episode, Toon Link and Sylveon. They'll be changed in a way that I feel fit the series better, fit their characters better, and yeah, hopefully you get excited for Sonic Forces X coming after the Smash Brothers videos. There will be 3 Smash Brothers videos, then the Sonic Forces X, and again, over the weekend, streaming Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you can see where I'm coming from, where I say Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee being baby's first Pokemon games is not a bad thing. Hopefully you can see where I'm coming from with this. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. It will either be a Smash Bros. Video or a stream. So yeah, seeing that. Peace.